First of all, what is Ganoderma lucidum? Ganoderma lucidum is an ancient medicinal mushroom with a long history of therapeutic uses. Scientific research has proven its effectiveness, boosting its popularity worldwide, and its growing demand has led to increased cultivation efforts beyond its natural wild habitats. Now we are going to look at on how we classify these fungi. First, it belongs to the domain Eukarya and kingdom fungi due to its fungal characteristic. Second, it classified under division Basidiomycota, class Agaricomycetes, and genus Ganoderma. And lastly, its unique features like double-walled basidiospores define its taxonomic position. What about its appearance and habitat? It features a deep, brown, glossy surface that resembles wood in texture and color. It commonly found in temperate and subtropical regions, especially in Asia and North America. It thrives on decaying hardwood trees like oak and maple in moist, shaded forest area. As we all know, all the living things have their own needs, and it same goes to Ganoderma lucidum. It requires controlled conditions including specific pH, temperature, and supplements like fatty acids. It also takes several months to develop its fruiting body for optimal growth and harvest. We also need to ensure the cultivation have a steady supply to meet the rising global demand for its benefits. Now, let's take a closer look on its morphological appearance. Distinguished by its woody basidiums with a shiny coating similar to sealing wax called laccate, the upper surface is marked by parallel concentric rings. Basidium color varies with species, from reddish brown to black or purplish brown, and it may appear in several forms, such as sessile, stipitate, dimidiate, or bracket-like. Pilus form and color are influenced by environmental factors such as substrate, humidity, and light exposure, and its context color range is from white to brown. Underside consists of long, cylindrical tubes, and its tip is usually the same color or darker than the pilus. Basidiums also may grow individually or in overlapping clusters and sometimes show branch tips, each ending with a circular pilus.
Next, let's explore how Ganoderma lucidum obtains its nutrients. As a heterotrophic organism, it cannot produce its own food. It primarily functions as a saprotroph, getting nutrients by secreting enzymes that break down dead organic matter, particularly decaying wood. It can also act as parasite on living wood. This role is vital as a decomposer in forest ecosystems. Specifically, Ganoderma lucidum produce enzymes like cellulase and xylanase. Cellulase break down cellulose into glucose, and xylanase break down hemicellulose into xylose. These simple sugars, glucose and xylose, are then absorbed and used by the fungal mycelium as primary carbon sources and energy for its growth, reproduction, and metabolism. This degradation of lignocellulosic biomass is significant as Ganoderma lucidum is a white rot fungus. This means it possesses an extraordinary ability to decompose the wood, converting it into carbon dioxide and water to access plant cell wall sugars. This process is vital for nutrient recycling in forests. Next, let's discuss the habitat of Ganoderma lucidum. This fungus is mainly found in temperate and subtropical regions. Key areas include Asia like China, Japan, and Korea, North America, and some parts of Europe. It colonizes decaying hardwood trees such as oak, maple, and other broadleaf species. You will often find it on dead log stumps or at the base of dying trees, preferring shaded and moist forest areas. For optimal natural growth, Ganoderma lucidum requires specific conditions, which is high humidity, typically between 85 to 95%, and temperature ranging from 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. Sufficient moisture is essential for its mycelial development. It prefers materials rich in lignocellulose, which it breaks down to get nutrients. Beyond its natural habitat, Ganoderma lucidum is extensively cultivated commercially in controlled settings to meet global demand for its medicinal products. Common substrates used for cultivation include sawdust, woodlots, or agricultural byproducts like raised bran or sugarcane bagasse. Cultivation facilities maintain high humidity and temperatures between 35 until 30 degrees Celsius and limit light exposure during the mycelial phase to promote fruiting body formation. Lastly, let's dive into the reproductive strategies of Ganoderma lucidum, which enable its survival and dissemination. It engages in both sexual and asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction occurs through the development of basidospores within its fruiting body, known as basidocarp or comb. This fruiting body develops under favorable conditions like high humidity, 20 to 28 degrees Celsius temperature, and sufficient oxygen. When matured, the fruiting body discharges billions of rust-red basidospores through pores that lie below. These spores are dispersed by water or wind, leading to a population increase of the fungus. Ganoderma lucidum has 4 phases in its life cycle: mycelium growth 30% of total life cycle time, fruiting body development about 25%, spore production and dispersal 30%, and spore germination 15%. Aside from sexual reproduction, Ganoderma lucidum is also capable of asexual reproduction via mycelial fragmentation in cultivation. In this process, sections of mycelium are inoculated into new substrate where they grow more rapidly without the necessity of reproducing by spores. This method is widely utilized in industrial settings to achieve consistent growth and manufacture. Both forms of reproduction heavily rely on environmental conditions like humidity content, temperature, and the composition of the growing medium, all of which need strict control for successful cultivation.
So, we have heard about the introduction, classification, and characterization of the organism. But what are the significance of it? So, first, Ganoderma lucidum is a natural fungal medicine that comprises of a few bioactive compounds such as polysaccharides and triterpenoids. So, these elements have a various medicinal benefit that ranges from immunomodulatory, anti-inflammatory, and anti-cancer. So, it is used widely as a dietary supplement or a treatment for chronic illnesses. So, furthermore, it is also considered as a white rot fungus. White rot fungus is a group of fungi that is known for their ability to decompose lignin and cellulose. So, it will decompose lignin by converting it into water and carbon dioxide that will be used for other purposes. So, this white rot fungus is a very important trait as it balances out the ecosystem because it decomposes materials and release back carbon dioxide to the environment. So, in this process, it will leave out a white or bleach appearance as you can see in the picture provided. So, lastly, it plays a very significant role in wastewater treatment through a process called mycoremediation. So, this process utilizes fungi to remove contaminants by breaking down or absorbing the contaminants. It also helps in decolorizing synthetic dyes with a very high efficiency.
Want to take better care of your health and skin? Ganoderma lucidum, a special mushroom, is becoming very popular in skincare, personal care, and health products. Ganoderma is also used in health supplements and drinks. It's grown carefully and its extracts are turned into powder, capsules, teas, and coffee. These products help boost your immune system and reduce inflammation. Let's start with skincare. Ganoderma is used in face masks, creams and lotion. It helps fight signs of aging and keep your skin smooth and healthy. In personal care, Ganoderma is added to toothpaste. It helps fight bacteria and reduce swelling in your mouth. Combined with other ingredients, it keeps your teeth and gums clean and strong. It's a great choice for people who prefer natural products. Some popular products include DSN Rishi Gano RG, which support the immune system, Gano Cafe, which mixes Ganoderma with coffee for a healthy drink. Ganoderma products are a simple way to stay healthy and feel good every day. Try them out and enjoy the power of nature in your daily routine. Ganoderma, natural secret for better living.